So the coalition has 1,152,000 troops, and I and Sweden have 1,386,000 troops. It's gonna be tough, but I think it's time to give it another shot. Good luck, everyone. Hello everyone, my name is King Kongveal, and welcome back to my royal court here in Europa Universalis 4, where I am ruling as the Emperor of Italy and working my way towards forming the Roman Empire. In order to do that, I need 65 more provinces. I am almost there. So last episode, we took some provinces from Britain. We took most of the provinces in Italy. There's just a handful here, 4 it looks like, that are owned by Venice. We also took some more provinces up here in the Low Countries and a couple down here in South Germany. But with taking all of those provinces, I got a bit of a coalition problem going on here. Yeah, just a small one. So I think my plan today is to take on this coalition, dismantle it, and try to get the remaining provinces I need to form Rome. I'll be getting, I think, 23 when I finish integrating France, which should happen about middle of next year. Yeah, so we're getting there. We're almost there. And before I fight this coalition, I'm going to need to get more troops. So after I integrate France, I'll have about 500,000 troops. I think I'm going to need more than that to fight the approximately 1 million, touch over 1 million troops that the coalition has. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough, brutal, long war, but I honestly think I can do it. But for now, let's wait a month, ally the 13 colonies, try to help them break free from Britain, and finish integrating France and build up my troops. And then we'll prep for war with this coalition. All right, there's the alliance with the 13 colonies. Question is, are they going to call me into the war? It might be too late. I don't know. And take my next offensive idea. Recruitment time minus 10%. QQ left the coalition. And there is France annexed. Very nice. Unfortunately, I got to give out supremacy over the crown again. I'll lose 5 absolutism, but I got to get these guys loyalty up over 50 so I can start seizing land again. It's been way too long since I've done that. The 13 colonies lost. Dang. All right, I can take another mission. Let's see, which one is it? The Alpine Defense. I strengthened the expand the fortifications state privilege, make it no longer cost maximum absolutism, and giving it plus 10% garrison size. I gain a skill 3 military engineer. That's 67% cheaper. Very nice. I might actually do that. And I gain some army tradition. Nice. So let's give out this expand the fortifications. Yep, there we go. I think I will switch this discipline guy for the fort defense guy. I can get my next offensive idea, land leader fire +1. I can get my next offensive idea, prestige from land battles +100%. All right, I'm going to enact the defensive edict in a lot of these border states, especially at least the ones that have forts, which is most of them. So I'm getting prepped to go to war with the coalition. All right, not all of them were states. I actually stated some additional ones to help out a little bit more. And I think in a couple of months, once the forts are fully staffed, fully garrisoned, and my troops' morale is all the way up, I'm going to go to war with this coalition. All right, so I've tried attacking the coalition a couple of times, and I can't win. It's not the war. I can't get close to winning the war because I can't win a single fight. I can't win a single battle. Even if I have all of my troops, 400,000 of my troops, fighting 100 to 120,000 of theirs, I lose. I get obliterated. I cannot win a battle. So I've got to wait still. And I've got to try to figure out how the heck to get more troops. I guess I need more troops. I don't know. I don't know what to do. My tradition sucks, so I can't get good generals. And I think that's part of the problem is I'm fighting these armies with amazing generals and I've got crap generals. but I can't do this war yet. So I need more troops. I need to like double the amount of troops, triple the amount of troops that I've got, which sucks because I'm already well over force limit. So let's save a bunch of money, and I guess I gotta build up all of these that I can everywhere so I can get more troops. It's time for my tier 9 government reform. I'm gonna go with the 6 books. I can get my final age ability, get this Edict of Absolutism. I can get my next offensive idea, siege ability plus 20%. I am glad I am very rich because I am just taking out a bunch of loans to make a bunch of town halls so that I can try to get my governing capacity under control, so I can make some more states so that I can get more land force limit. I can get Diplotech 23. Gotland left the coalition. I don't expect it to start falling apart, but that would be amazing if it does. All right, my gov cap dropped substantially, so let's make some more states. All right, I went back over after stating a bit more than I could have, but it'll be worth it. I can claim economic hegemon. Nice. And my land force limit jumped about 200 there. Even nicer. I can get my next offensive idea. Land force limit modifier plus 15%. And special unit cost modifier minus 20%. Which means I now have a land force limit over 1 million. So now I just need to get the manpower up to get an army that big. And my final offensive idea, discipline plus 5%, and recover army morale speed plus 10%. And let's check out some of these policies. Not sure I really want any of them. I mean, the diplomatic reputation might help get rid of some of this coalition. We'll give it a shot. All right, since I'm still building up my army to deal with this coalition, and since my truce with Great Britain is about to end in about a year, I'm getting some troops over here and getting ready to go to war against them. All right, my truce with Great Britain is over. So before I declare war, I want to see if I can support the independence of anyone, like the 13 colonies. Well, 13 colonies, that's the only option. So I've got 116,000 troops somewhere. I've got no manpower. Let's go ahead and get them. Huh, I didn't know I had this province down in Tasmania. Interesting. Learn something new every day. I wonder when I got that. I finally got a decent general. 5521 general. Finally. All right, Bavaria is sieged down and has no troops. And all of Great Britain that I can is sieged down. I can still get a bunch more ticking war score, 17.4. But let's see what I can get currently. So I can get everything that they have on mainland and these provinces here. It's 11 more provinces that I need, which is good. But let's let the ticking war score go a bit more and see what I can do. Ansbach keeps selling or renting out their troops to Bavaria. I just keep beating them up. But that's admin tech 23. I've got my war score up to 73%. Let's see what I can get now. Oh, I can almost get all of the lands that I need from them. So close. Let's wait a couple of months. All right, I think this will be good. I should be able to get the rest of them in the next war, I hope. Let's take none of their money and let's get out of this war. I can't core up much of it because I don't have any admin power. But I can take the mission Conquer Albion, which gives until the end of the age, naval tradition decay -1% and combat penalty when landing -2. I lose 2 war exhaustion and gain 20 naval tradition. And I now own 402 of the 425 provinces I need to form the Roman Empire. But now, all that I need is in this coalition. Maybe not all. There might be some in Bavaria that I need. But yeah, okay. So now I've got to get my manpower back up so that I can recruit more troops so that I can fight this coalition. And I think I'm going to switch over to focusing on admin for the time being. I can take another mission. Not sure what. Economic liberalism. Ooh, Genoa is the highest trade value trade node in the world. So it is. Very nice. Very nice. So I get the economic policy going forward event. And yeah, well, let's see what that does. So I can employ Cavour. Cavour. Let's see. He's a diplomatic reputation guy. And until he dies or is replaced, I get some development cost modifier, reform progress, growth, and goods produced modifier. Or get mercantilism is tried and tested, promote mercantilism for the next 30 years, which gives me some trade efficiency, provincial trade power modifier, monthly diplomatic power, and 5 mercantilism. I think I'm going to go with that. Yeah. I can get Western favoritism, which gives 5 mercantilism, strengthen the support Latin merchants estate privilege, which I don't really need, and Genova gets conditional modifier world port, giving the following effects. Local development cost modifier minus 15%. Nice. And Italian discovery. I get an event. So let's see what that does. Okay. The support Latin merchants estate privilege will get additional benefits based on whether we trade in the trade goods, cotton, sugar, tobacco, and cocoa. All right. Let's see what that is. I assume that's burgers. All right, so it looks like it's got some absolutism. Well, actually, it offsets the absolutism. Settler chance colonial range, don't care. Cost reducing war exhaustion, advisor cost modifier, trade efficiency, and I get 1% trade sharing for every 4% market share of spices. I mean, sure. Why not? All right, I just developed a bunch of provinces in the south of Italy so that I can get the mission develop the south. I can gain a stability, which is awesome. Burger's estate loyalty goes up, and I get a bunch of modifiers in the south of Italy. I also get the prosperity for all, development cost minus 10% for 30 years, stab cost minus 10%, and some tax and base production spread out somewhere in my country. And Italian crystal, Venice and Siena get some base production. I get some money. And let's see, Barcelona, since it has a diamond district, gets a bunch of modifiers. And promote circulature, something like that. Calabria gets some base production. Their workshop gets upgraded, or their workshop gets upgraded. Also gets some goods produced modifiers. Same with Lucca, though they actually get trade value modifier. And I get trade good change happens in 180 days. And I get some money and mercantilism. Yeah, let's get some silk. And I don't know how to get this. Have 67% of the world wine market. What does that mean? All right, so I have 52%. All right, looks like I need to get some from Venice, Austria-Hungary. That might get me the 65% I need. Should. So, all right, well, we'll try to get there. All right. These are the remaining provinces that are in the highlighted region for restoring the Roman Empire. So I need 23 of these, at least. Well, I want all of them, but I need 23 of them to form Rome. I can change Lucca's trade good to silk. Sure. All right, I have over 1 million troops in my army, so I'm going to go ahead and claim the military hegemon. There we go. And I can get military tech 23, which gets me new infantry, line infantry, and new cavalry, army blanche cavalry. Yeah, that'll be good. So I was noticing potentially the reason why I was losing so bad in those battles is all these people were Miltech 23 or 24 while I was Miltech 22. So now that I'm Miltech 23, I should have an easier time of it going forward. Though I think I still might wait 4 years to get Miltech 24 before I declare the war against the coalition. They currently have 1,217,000 troops, and I have a bit over 1,000,000. And I'm a mil-tech behind several of them. So yeah, I might have to wait. Huh. Austria-Hungary has a Trastamara on their throne. That would be awesome if, they die and I inherit them. That would be freaking awesome. It's not going to happen, but that would be awesome. But I can get Admin Tech 24. I no longer have any possible rivals. All right. But it'd be nice if, they start leaving the coalition. That would be amazing. It's not going to happen considering all these people that are in it, but it would be nice, especially since the Commonwealth are destroying Russia. Holy crap. So this might almost actually be a decent time to do it while their troops are likely out here fighting Russia. Let's get my forts up, give them a couple of months, or like 4 or 5 months, and yeah, I might give it another shot. There's probably going to be a mistake because of the mil-tech difference, but if the Commonwealth is busy, might work. We'll see. I can get Diplotech 24. Okay. All right. I think it's time. The Commonwealth is losing some troops. They have no manpower. I bet all of their troops are out here. So it'll be a while before they can get back and help out. So that's 250,000 that I won't have to deal with. And if I declare war and call in Sweden, so the coalition has 1,152,000 troops, and I and Sweden have 1,386,000 troops. Though 200,000 of those are my colonies. It's going to be tough, but I think it's time to give it another shot. So as we end this episode, I'll be declaring war on Austria-Hungary and therefore most of Central and Eastern Europe. Good luck, everyone. And there's January 2nd, 1700, and the Enlightenment, which I got. Nice. This changes everything. I get some admin, diplo, and military power, which is really nice. Some prestige, government reform progress, and monthly autonomy change in Treviso until the end of the game. All right, let's get the blessed ruler. And yeah, with that, we will end the episode as I gather my troops up to defend. And I think that's what I'm going to mostly do, at least for the time being, is defend while they come in. And I will beat up their troops when they come into my lands and, wear down the number of troops that they have. I think that's going to be the plan. And once all their troops start dying off and they start losing, manpower, which Brandenburg has no manpower already, which is awesome. Austria-Hungary only has 150,000. I only have 100,000, but it's going up. So I don't know. In 2 years, I'll get Mil-Tech 24, so I'll get caught up to everyone there. I'm hopeful. I'm cautiously hopeful that I might be able to get it this time. And if I do, I will try to just obliterate Austria-Hungary, take a bunch from them. So today, I didn't show it, but I attempted to fight this coalition 2 times and did not do well either time. So restarted both of those. And I built up my army so that I now have over 1 million troops and am the military hegemon. And I took a bunch from England, kicked them out of the mainland Europe, and got all of southern England, well, all of England, so that I got a bunch of provinces that I need to form Rome. And I also just greatly hurt them, and I'll be able to finish off the British Isles in another war. And then, of course, just started this massive, massive war against this massive, massive coalition. So if you want to see how this war turns out, come back next week for the next episode. And yeah, be sure to check out some of my other playthroughs on this channel. I don't have anything quite this massive of battles, but I do have some other fun ones that I think you all might enjoy watching. So thank you all for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, however much of it is left, and I will catch you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.